Hi everyone, Myrtle Schmergle here reporting live from planet Earth, Western Hemisphere, the United States of America. So now you know exactly where we are. First of all, I want to apologize that I've been absent for over a month. I unfortunately had some very challenging things going on in my life, so I allowed it to take me from doing these podcasts, so I just ask forgiveness from you all. But I'm back, so that's all that matters in this moment. Now, I want to report on that magnificent hybrid solar eclipse that we had April, what was it? April 15th, 16th, 2023. That was like 2 weeks ago. We had this magnificent eclipse. Now I want to tell you what we experienced, all right? Now, first of all, when we're experiencing this, we're in our little prayer room, and we showed you in a previous podcast how to create a prayer room. So we're in our prayer room, we're just sitting there, open to experiencing, receiving the magnificent energy that's coming through the portal. Now, when eclipses, these cosmic events happen, like I said, the sun, all the planets in our solar system, all the planets, asteroids, comets, they're all live beings. They all have personalities. They all have a consciousness, and they all work together. So all the planets are lining up to create this portal in the moment that they're all aligned. And this divine, magnificent energy comes through, this magnificent happening occurs. So in this particular incident, I could feel at the beginning, I could feel the sun, because it was a solar eclipse. The sun was so big and full. It was so big and full, the sun. And he had been waiting for this for a long time, and he was definitely ready. He knew exactly what he had to do. And I could feel like these big guns, like these monster energies and entities, divine beings lining up to help create this event. So I see the big sun. He's big and full like this. He's all ready. Now, after a little bit, I could see and feel, I saw this other big spherical sun. It was another spherical being, which the sun is a being. It was right behind our sun, and it would look just almost like our sun because it was big and full and ready. Now, when I'm seeing this, I don't see like the sun like you see outside. It was not, bright and yellow. The image, because this is on a mystical experience, so the image was kind of not even gray, beige maybe. It's just, I see this in the mystical realm, and these big two planetary beings are just one behind the other, ready to go. Then all of a sudden, when he gets into the maximum of the eclipse, all of a sudden, like this veil opens up, and I see inside the sun, and it's this beautiful golden orange color. It's magnificent, golden orange, bright, beautiful, tremendous color. And there's some live beings inside the sun. I would say, from my vantage point inside the sun in that room, where I call it a room, but when I'm watching, I would say they're maybe 2 or 3 feet tall. They had a sphere as a body, also that beautiful golden orange light, but they had appendages like arms and legs, and there were about 4 or 5 of them, and they were moving around, and they were setting something up, like they were preparing for an event. They were setting things up in place, like they had to set certain things up for the next component of the eclipse to occur. Then once they had set up the scene, all of a sudden that disappeared, and then I could see behind, like this other dimension just opened up like that, and this light, it went up like that. It wasn't flat, it wasn't horizontal, it was at an angle, this light that went up at like this angle, and I knew and I could feel it was another worldly energy, it was another dimension, and this energy is coming through towards us. And I forgot to mention those little beings, when I was watching them set up, I could feel and see these waves of very sweet, loving energy emanating from these little beings, and waves of energy coming towards us right into the earth, emanating from them in the sun. All right, so you have those waves of sweet, loving energy, and then you see this magnificent light behind, this otherworldly energy. I must emphasize this was otherworldly energy in another dimension coming in. It was like on the other side of the sun. It was on the other side of the sun, and this was coming in, and it's available to all of us right now. It's here. It's here, and this is what happened mystically in our experience during that hybrid solar eclipse 2 weeks ago. Now, this is really important because in 2 days, on May 5th, we're having the lunar eclipse, like the second part of this eclipse segment. And let's see what happens then. So I wanted to get this out so all of you are prepared to receive what's already came in and to be ready to receive the magnificent part 2 of the lunar eclipse. Thank you, everyone, and many blessings to all of you. Myrtle Schmergle signing off.